What's good, everybody? It's your boy, O'Shea Duke Jackson, back at it again with another episode of The Celebrity Junk. A myriad of black men have come out to defend Jerry Jones, and this is very similar to the myriad of black men defending the European Jewish community against people like Kanye West, people like Kyrie Irving. You've heard Charles Barkley, you've heard Shaquille O'Neal. And now what you're hearing on the other side are influential people like Stephen A. Smith talking about it was a long time ago when, Jerry Jones had that controversial photo in 1957. We should overlook that. Jerry Jones loves black athletes. He's done a lot to help black men, giving black men a chance in the NFL and things like that. And one of the more troubled players that have come out, at least in his career, very talented but troubled, was Pac-Man Jones. Okay? And I like Pac-Man Jones. Pac-Man Jones is from Atlanta. He's a real dude. Had some problems. I think that if he was able to keep his career together, he would have had a much more stellar career. But again, I'm a big fan of Adam Pac-Man Jones. He was a really good cornerback. Again, could have been better had he been more focused. But he says this on an interview with Hot 97. I don't give a damn what he did back in 1957. You can't even count back that far. I don't want to hear that ish. Jerry Jones, I love you. F him. I don't give a F what they say. I'm a cowboy and I got Jerry Jones tatted on my body. I'm forever Jerry Jones. I'm part of the family. I don't know what they talking about. I've seen Jerry Jones' emotion for black athletes more than anybody in the world. So let me just say this. I know a lot of NFL players love Jerry Jones that have played for him. And I don't know him. I know he's a great organization. I mean, they're not good as the 49ers, but they have a great organization. They're the most valued team in the NFL. I've never played for the guy, so I can't really talk about that. But what I will say is one of the reasons why as black men, we don't get very far is we're always defending the people who will never defend you. Let me give you an example because we don't listen. Remember O.J. Simpson? O.J. Simpson, I was 13 at the time. This is the same time that the New York Knicks and the Spurs were playing in I think no, it was either the Rockets and the Knicks that year, or I believe it was the Rockets and the Knicks that year in the NBA Finals, 1994. When that high speed chase happened with O.J. Simpson, Al Collins, in Los Angeles County, and O.J. Simpson was under that trial because he didn't get off of that verdict for about 2 years. So he fought that case for 2 years. O.J. Simpson was found not guilty. O.J. Simpson was accused of killing Nicole Brown Simpson, who was Caucasian, and Ron Goldman, who was a European Jewish person. Okay? O.J. Simpson beat those charges and was excommunicated from the Heisman, was excommunicated from USC football, excommunicated from the NFL, excommunicated from Hollywood. And then also, once he had that situation in Nevada, paid a severe price by serving out that prison sentence when somebody stole his memorabilia and stuff like that. And O.J. Simpson still, after that, hasn't forgot. He's still brainwashed, right? He's still out here defending people who won't defend him. And O.J. was not guilty. Guess what? White people and white America said, never forget. Regardless of what the jury says, what he allegedly did to them. He did it. So we're going to watch him. It's 2022. Nobody says, you know what, that happened 30 years ago, let OJ live. Says nobody. Says nobody. The only people that do that is us. And we always give the other people or groups a chance to get chances, and they never give us chances. Never. Anytime I have known somebody who, let's say capes for Jerry Jones or people like that, man, I know guys that have been just accused falsely of doing something in white communities. And it's come out that they didn't even do it. And they're done. And I like what the guy, Adam Jones, he's loyal at least. He felt like Jerry Jones gave him an opportunity. But can we be honest? Jerry Jones is a millionaire. He gets paid primarily off the talents of black athletes. Okay? Paid from the talent of black athletes all the time. All the time. So now, wouldn't you want to be rich? I mean, like if I didn't like a group of people, let's say for example, but you made me a lot of money, yes, I'd be nice to you. I'd go to bat for you. Because you're an asset. You help me make money. You help my family make money. But at the time in 1957, Jerry Jones wasn't thinking about himself as no damn NFL owner. No. He wasn't thinking of himself in that particular light because that wasn't him. It's not what he did at the time. But now all of a sudden, the same thing what people always say, let's say you hear blacks saying something about gays 20 years ago. What do they make them do? Come out and apologize about it. If you said something homophobic 30 years ago, what do they do if you're black? Usually, or anybody, but especially if you're black, they make you come out and pay for it now. How many people are suffering from that? White people just don't forget. And we are always forgiving what they've done. And they don't give us that same benefit. That's why, black people were playing at an unfair advantage all the time, being a little bit too nice. Let me say this, even in the prison, right? I've heard that, the blacks in California prison, we don't snitch on nobody. We don't care what race it is. We don't believe in no snitching. Whereas the Hispanics have the ability, they can snitch on blacks, but not on their own race. So if it's another group, they can snitch. So the thing about it is, as black people, we're playing at a different set of rules than others. Okay? And we always go to bat for people because why? I'm going to tell you why. Our people treat each other so bad. And we want to talk about why some brothers have this Adam Pac-Man Jones mentality. Brother George Macon said it very good one time. We create our own we create our own raccoons, right? We create our own enemies in Black America because of how we treat each other. That's why we don't go to bat for each other, but now we'll go to bat for the people that's paying us. And I get it, they have a head start, but we don't even give ourselves to people. And on the flip side, we don't give our people an incentive to stick up for us as much as we should. That's why we have the Stephen A. Smiths going so hard. That's why we have the Pac-Man Jones, because all they going off of him. He gave me opportunity when y'all didn't. But still, we got to remember, our ancestors fought for us to be where we are at today. Look at what they went through, getting beat, hosed. Are we going to forget them? Are we going to forget how we lost some of our greatest people? Malcolm X, Martin Luther King, Medgar Evers. I believe that we lost Amos Wilson. That was always debatable how he died. Khalid Muhammad. People died for us to be here. So we're going to say us back in the day, when if it wasn't for them, you wouldn't have what you have today? Like, are we sick? But white people never forget their ancestors. Even though white folks broke away from England, they are in love with the British accents. They always make sure they pay homage to where they came from, or Germany, or Ireland. They always, or Poland. They never forget their people. But we'll forget ours, although the reasons why you're free today, some of y'all even who have interracial relationships and have that mentality, is because of somebody else sticking up for you. Yet you've forgotten. And it's disgraceful. Well, guys, what do you think? It's your boy, O'Shea Duke Jackson, back at it again with another episode of The Celebrity Junk. I appreciate you for all that you do. Subscribe, hit the bell. We're out.